Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. So today we are going to be doing my ranking video for my face palettes. It's not all my face palettes, but it's the ones that I pulled for most last year. So we got two honourable mentions. One came into my collection towards the back end of the year, I would say. A friend sent it to me and I'm really appreciative of it, so I wanted to show you what that looks like. So it's the BH Cosmetics Glowing in Grease. This is absolutely beautiful. Definitely, if I'd had more time with it, it would have ranked somewhere in there, because look at that. Is that not just me in a palette? It's just absolutely beautiful. Love that so much, and I can't wait to get more use out of it in 2023. I'm going to be saying that about a lot of things in these ranking videos, just because I haven't had as much use as I wanted. So in total we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 palettes here, but 3 of them are more honourable mentions. Then I've got this one. Now I have had this one a while, I think about a year at this point. So this is the Moira Oh La La, the Blooming Series palette. When it came, unfortunately the highlighter came cracked, and I did manage to use it for a little while, but then it just became unusable, so I just got rid of it. Look at that palette, that is absolutely stunning. Some of these blush shades I don't have in my collection, like My Heart, this one is not the type of shade that I would normally go for, and Until You is that bright pink that I would never go for, so that's why I really like it. I've just not used it enough. So this year is not really going to be about me using the blushers, the singles in my collection. It's about getting to know these face palettes, and this here could be used as like a bronzer shade. I'm not too sure if it is meant to be a... no, that's definitely not going to be a bronzer on me. But look at it, look how pretty it is as a blush. So yeah, really love that, love the packaging. So that's that one, and then I've just got one more to talk to you about. Can't remember when I got this. I can't remember when I got it, but it was a while ago. So it's the BH Cosmetics Doja Cat Flora, and it's the poppy one, so the one with the orange blush here. I really do like it. Again, I've just not used it as much, and you're getting these like darker shades here. I did buy it for this orange blush. Let's do a swatch. Can you see how bright it is? So that's those. So I'll swatch where I can, but it just gets to the point where they all look like one blush, because they get all muddy on the hand. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in 6th place, guys, I've had this a while. So it's the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow, and I really did love it last year when I pulled it out. So you get the highlighter, a blush and a bronzer, and it's perfect for spring and summer. I use this a lot. So let's swatch these. I mean, it's so nice for my fair skin, so that's what that one looks like. So that's in position 6. Position 5. Right, so all these, none of these are new, just looking at it. So in position 5 is the Smashbox Crush and Blush palette. I used the highlighter up, I want to say a couple of years ago. It is really pretty. And then the blushers, like these, I'll tell you what's my favourite. This one and this one are my favourite. So they are called... So we've got Warm Apricot and Guava. So they're the most used for sure. Then this bronzer's really pretty. I have used that a couple of times as well. That one's called Rosy. The bronzer's called Suntan. And then this one, surprisingly enough, doesn't work really for my skin tone. I mean, can you see that? I don't think you can even see it. So yeah, that really doesn't work. I think that's the only one that will get left untouched out of this palette. I mean, I guess I'd be able to wear it if I didn't have any makeup at all on. I've not tried that yet. I'll try that and see if you can see it on the skin tone, but I just don't think it's going to show up. So yeah, love that one. So that was in position 5. So position 4 is this one. I bought it for Christmas for myself. Christmas 2021. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't use it for the longest time, but I've started using it and I absolutely love it. So that blush there, sorry I'm not showing you, that blush there is Vibrant Heat and it's so pretty. I mean, it's one of those radiant ones, so it's that one there. It's just so nice. The bronzer's really nice as well. The only thing I don't wear is this highlighter here. It's just not beaming enough for me. But yeah, I really like that palette. So that's in 4th place. In 3rd place, so in 3rd place is this Becca Blush with Light. Love this. I can't really recommend any of these palettes. I mean, I think they still do the Moira one and they still do the BH Cosmetics one, but I've not used them enough to say, yeah, they're really good, I recommend them. So I wouldn't recommend them. And these ones that I'm going to show you now, they're by Becca, and Becca doesn't exist anymore. Anyway, I love all of these blushes. So we've got this one here. That one's called Wisteria. It's like a really nice mauvey toned. You're not going to see them because I've swatched a few things. So Wisteria. Then we got Songbird. So that one's Songbird there. That's beautiful. You might see that. Look how pretty that is. And then we've got Snapdragon here, which has got hard panning because that's the one I use the most. Yeah, I need to sort that out. It's got serious hard pan on, so it's not really on you the colour, but you can see them there, can't you? So that one is in 3rd place. I think this is the last video. I know I want to do some lipsticks, like best lipsticks that I used in 2022. I want to do reds and I want to do nude. So I want to do high-end and drugstore in that category, and then it's done really. So for now, this one will be the last video, probably until I can get more of an idea of what I did really like in 2022. So in 2nd place we've got the Becca, Chloe and Malika BFF palettes. Now this one was the fairest one, which is Chloe's, and I do really like it, but I like Malika's better just because they've got some nicer blushes in. So let's just swatch. I think I'm just going to show you on the fingers. I don't think it will show up on my hand. So that's what they look like on the fingers. Let's see. Yeah, it's not really showing up. You can see them a little bit. Right, I'm just going to wipe them off and see if this helps. Right, let's try this again. So highlighter, blush, and bronzer. So again, that's what they look like. The highlighter's picking up. So's the blush actually. Right, so that's what the lightest one looks like. I actually got the darkest one first, thinking that was Chloe's. And then I saw this one, so I got them both. Now I think they retailed for about £50 UK. And then I got these for £24.99 each, so I got both really for the price of one. And then in 1st place, you've guessed it because I've spoiled it, is the Made With Love by Malika, and it just looks like that. So Chloe's is gold and Malika's is silver, and it just is so much nicer. I mean, obviously I have trouble with the bronzer, but if I go in really lightly it works. But the blushers are just more me in general. I think the ones in Chloe's palette are just too light. So that's what they look like. Yeah, you can tell the bronzer's a bit too dark for me, but it's not meant for my skin tone, is it? So it's gonna be. Right, so look at this. Look at the blushes especially. Can you not see how that is kind of more my colour story? And that's why it's come in 1st place. So the highlighter and the blushes I can definitely use. And then the bronzers are kind of mix up. So I'll show you. I've just had to zoom out. We've zoomed in all along, sorry about that. These are the palettes. So this one is Malika's, this one's Chloe's. You can see just how dark that bronzer is, but I tend to mix both this bronzer and then that bronzer from Malika's palette, and it works pretty well. So yeah, I really do like both these palettes. They're definitely my favourites. I was going to show you some that I've kind of curated with Benefit blushes, but I just thought, well, you can't buy, but then again, you can't buy these ones unless you came across them in TK Maxx or Marshalls, because like I said, Becca is no longer. This is just my favourites, and you could have them in your collection. Please like, it really does help out the channel and gets my channel out there, and I really do appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and notifications bell, it really does help out, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.